It's a beautiful day to be alive. We give thanks to the ancestors for the miracle they bequeathed us. We vow to not squander this hitherto unimaginable opportunity. Meaningwave.
Really, most of us live below the energy, the level of our energy. And in order to be happy, we have to do more. Now we can do more, spiritually and every other way, than we are doing, as is proven by hypnotism. There were some men hypnotized and told that their strength was greater than it was before. And you know that they lifted weights 40% more than they'd ever lifted before they were hypnotized? They just got a new idea in their minds. And then another group of men were hypnotized, the same group. And they were told that they were not as strong as they usually are. And the weights they lifted were 40 pounds less. 40% less. So you see how important it is to have in the mind an idea to do all that you can, to work to the limit of your ability.
To have in the mind an idea to do all that you can, to work to the limit of your ability. To have in the mind an idea to do all that you can, to work to the limit of your ability.
Our world is really suffering from indifference. Indifference is apathy, not caring. I wonder maybe if our Lord does not suffer more from our indifference than he did from the crucifixion. Really, most of us live below the energy, the level of our energy. And in order to be happy, we have to do more.
Yeah! My goodness. Your ability.
All that you can to work to the limit of your ability.
To have in the mind an idea to do all that you can, to work to the limit of your ability. Your ability.
Whoa! What's going on, man? How are you doing?
Your ability. Your ability.
It's that Meaningwave pop-up experiential. I warned you I was going to be popping up at random times without warning. And so we did. What up, Chris? Adrian Zeus. To produce. Full Killer, what's cracking? Raf669, what's up? April Showers, what's cracking? Keith Crafton's in the building. Ahoy, fam, indeed. Got such a stage in the house. How y'all doing? What's going on? We got the Dontron here, a brand new Dontron. Let's see how that goes. Let me know how you're feeling about that new Dontron out back there.
Something to me, kind of rejected me in like a mean way.
Camera check, camera check.
I haven't done anything wild. I just expressed some interest and
Side cam good.
interest, and then I returned the
Overhead cam.
expression, and then she was mean to me. And
Overhead cam, good.
Rejection's fine, but she was mean to me also.
Wide.
The taxi driver.
Wide work.
We were in a taxi. Next thing you know, I end up with the taxi driver. 4 hours later, me and him are doing cocaine together, and I'm driving the taxi. He's in the back. He's in the back with an
Why
escort.
am I trying to get Monster all over my computer?
I don't want no escort. You know, Luigi, that was the guy's name. And we're in North Harlem, and I'm driving a taxi, and the meter is still running. I'm still paying for that taxi. Was it getting crazy? I had one night. Had one night. Had one night. Was it getting crazy? I had one night. Had one night. Had one night. And that morning I was in New York because I had to be on a big radio show called the Opie and Jim Norton Radio Show. And they had like 1 million listeners, and it was a huge opportunity. If you'd have asked me the night before, hey man, are you gonna stay up all night partying before you go into the radio, I'd have said, no way. I would never do that. And then here I was in this moment, and it's 5 a.m., I gotta go to the radio, you know? I mean, I got to my hotel after driving taxi and then paying for it. Dude, just blown out of my mind, dude. I couldn't feel my face with either hand. At first I thought something was wrong with my hands, but then I realized something wrong with my face. I get to the radio station.
God damn!
Dude, I took 3 showers in 10 minutes before I went there. So you know you want some really svelte dust if you're taking 3 showers in 10 minutes and drying off between each one. And that's cocaine, papa. Was getting crazy. I had one night. Had one night. Had one night.
Yo!
Was getting crazy. I had one night. Had one night. Had one night. When I get to the radio station, and I can't even talk. And the other guest for the day was Darryl Strawberry, Hall of Fame baseball player. And you look him up, and he's one of the greatest baseball players ever, but his career was really altered by cocaine. And here he was. I was on the radio with him. I had collected his cards when I was young, and I couldn't even talk. The main gift that God had given me was my voice, and I couldn't even use it because I've been up all night just using drugs to feel good somehow. Using drugs to feel good somehow. Using drugs to feel good somehow. Or using drugs to feel anything. Using drugs to feel good somehow. Using drugs to feel good somehow. Using drugs to feel good somehow. Or using drugs to feel
Anything!
Was getting crazy. I had one night. Had one night. Had one night. Was getting crazy. I had one night. Had one night. Had one night.
Whoa!
You're listening to Akira, the Don, artist, DJ, wave lord, and architect.
I get to the radio station because I always thought in my head, I was like, Darryl Strawberry, you thought about him and you thought, oh, he's on drugs, he's this and that, he ruined his life. But then here he was in front of me. He was 13 years sober. He was eloquent, successful, and I mean, he was a dang king sitting in front of me. And at one moment, that's where some things lined up in my life. That's where some things lined up in my mind and said, oh, hey, look, here you are with this gift you think you have, that you can communicate. You can't even talk because you're fucked up, right? Because you've been out driving taxi. And here you are with somebody who you had judged as being fucked up. And here he is. And it just lined things up in a perfect moment where I just had this moment of like, oh, I need to... Something needs to change for me.
Yeah. Hey, it's that Meaningwave live experience. How are you doing out there? What's going on with you? It's mid-afternoon where I'm broadcasting from, which happens to be the peak of recorded civilization. Obviously, Nashville, Tennessee. There's a guy with a hat bigger than Ted Ferguson's riding around a machine on my land with his homies. It's like Mad Max. They're doing the grass. That's what's going on. What do you think of this Dontron? It's pretty sweet, huh? MB Smizzle says the opening tune is an absolute banger. What is it? Now that right there was All That You Can with Bishop Fulton Sheen. Something of a banger, that one, and I'm definitely looking forward to doing more. GFS. Mr. B. Smizzle says hello from Communist UK. SOS. Are you okay? Do you need a ayuda? Ayuda! Ayuda, mate. It does remind me, for some reason, I don't know why, because people fall for marketing scams is what it is. It's very easy to fall for marketing scams. I took my boys to the cinema yesterday, and we were watching all the adverts and all the trailers, and he's like just into all of them. He's like, Dad, I really am easily persuadable, aren't I? He's like, yes, you are, and yes, so are we all. There was an advert for Lyft. You know, normally I'd get an Uber because I'm in the habit of getting Uber right now. And there was an advert for Lyft, and the advert was like, it was $1, like that one from the old, the old cartoon about the Bill of Rights or whatever it was, or the amendment falling down the stairs. It looked like that, right? It was a $1 bill. It was like sad and forlorn because people have been neglecting the $1 bill, and then it was just like, Lyft, you're leaving money on the floor or something. The insinuation being, Lyft is cheaper than Uber. That's what they've got going on from now. It used to be that they were like the communist alternative. You could ride in a pink car with a mustache, and you know, it was a bit San Francisco type vibe. But I guess that didn't work out so well, so now they're just going for, we're a bit cheaper. But anyway, I tried it, and it was $5 cheaper than the Uber, so that worked. Young Sheldon, not Sheldon, Young Washington was the movie we watched, and it was very good. We enjoyed it very much. It was much better than He-Man, which we watched about a month ago in the same place, and that was dreadful. Me and Hercules went to see it, hoping it would be kind of, you know, just sort of schlocky fun at the least, you know, or at the most. I can't remember, either would do well. It was, in fact, commie gobbledygook. The He-Man movie is commie gobbledygook, and there's an effort at the moment to reappraise it. People who are upset with the Odyssey for various reasons are like, He-Man is the film. For some reason, they're juxtaposing it with the Odyssey. I guess they're saying it's heroic or something. I mean, it has its moments. It's kind of fun occasionally, and it's occasionally schlocky, but it really is thematically, tonally, kind of doesn't... It contradicts itself like every other frame. But the writers seemed far more interested in doing a kind of communist utopia, collectivist sort of propaganda piece than making a fun adventure film about He-Man, you know, who has the power. There's a whole section in it where, like, to defeat the what they're defeating, he uses his skills learned during his time on Earth working in a HR department. His superpower is HR, is human resources, and he gets everyone together, and it's this band of like 3 of the toys that you remember, then a bunch of new things to tick all the various boxes they have to tick. There is, for example, the feisty feminist robot that they have a lot these days, and then there's also the sort of like butch warrior lady and a bunch of these type of things, and they use that to defeat Skeletor, but it's not really about defeating Skeletor, it's actually about defeating the patriarchal structure that ran Eternia forever, which they don't tell you why that's bad, other than that, you know, it got defeated by Skeletor. But what they do in their final battle is there's all these big statues of like the patriarchal rulers of Eternia, the kings, and they all get crushed in the big battle by the goodies, by the way, who are like, oh, I know how we'll win. We'll throw the big statue at that guy or whatever. And the film finishes that so many people have seen it like, oh, it loves the source material. It doesn't. It takes the piss out of the source material continuously, making lots of Ram Man jokes, which don't have any place in a child's film, by Jove. And, the old He-Man cartoons would always finish with He-Man and his homies having a little laugh and a joke and learning something. We learned something. Ha, ha, ha. The movie finishes with the new gang stood in the rubble of He-Man's father and forefathers, standing in the rubble of what was Eternia, taking the piss out of He-Man's name. And that's that movie. I didn't think it was very good. I liked it when it was ripping off Flash Gordon. There's a sequence where it rips off Flash Gordon for about 5 minutes, and I'm a big fan of Flash Gordon, so I quite like that.
About 290 years after Christ, a Roman emperor named Diocletian took over. He really grabbed the bull by the horn. He took over in a period of turmoil and severe depression. The first thing Diocletian did was call in the gold and close the banks and raise the taxes. He reduced the power of the Senate, delegated its power to a lot of little government bureaus. Do you know they even had a Transportation Act?
Did I mention they shout, "We have the power"?
Be required to rent one.
They do a lot of, "We have the power."
And at today's rate of exchange, it would have amounted to about 1/8.
We have the power.
Which meant that in order to make a profit,
The government subsidized news agents, bodegas.
beyond the capacity of the jackass. Diocletian put millions of people on the public payroll.
Let's see how that works out for you.
The country was still in trouble. He asked more personal powers for himself. For a brief while, incidentally, they were standby powers, but then he used them all at once. He froze wages, he froze prices, he froze jobs, he stopped profits, he dictated to the farmer what he should plant, when and how he should sell it, and for how much, and he rationed food. And what happened? The labor market closed down. Incentive was gone. Farm life became dependent on bureaucratic red tape. Exorbitant taxes cost the farmer his land. He kept for himself only a small plot on which he might grow turnips for his family. He lost the rest of it to the states. And without food and with incentive gone, city life stagnated and declined. And Rome passed into what history has recorded as the Dark Ages, lasting 1,000 years. Lasting 1,000 years. Just by turning to the left, the world has gone in circles. The world has gone in circles. The world has gone in circles. Just by turning to the left, the world has gone in circles. The world has gone in circles. The world has gone in circles.
Subject, what's up? Appreciate you.
Into an oligarchy, from oligarchy to dictatorship, from dictatorship to bureaucracy, from bureaucracy to pure democracy, where finally the people would cry out from the chaos and confusion of the streets, "Oh, please, God, give us a king," and God would give them a king. And they'd have a monarchy again and start the whole silly cycle anew. Now either we will profit from the errors of their ways, or it follows as the night the day, our children are going to have to relive the Dark Ages all over again. All over again. Just by turning to the left, the world has gone in circles. The world has gone in circles. The world has gone in circles. Just by turning to the left, the world has gone in circles. The world has gone in circles. The world has gone in circles. All over again. All over again. The world has gone in circles. All over again. All over again. The world has gone in circles.
Make some noise to Paul Harvey. That's right, the regulator. Don Sean do be kicking that ass. cracking, baby? How you doing out there? Welcome. Gonna do the international high five. Let me know in chat where you are. And what was the last good movie you saw? Last good movie I saw was Young Washington, and I saw it last night.
A mythological tradition is to validate and maintain a certain moral order. Now, these moral orders greatly differ from one society to another. For example, the requirements of a primitive hunting community are very, very different from the primitive planting community. What is required of the young men and women is in each case quite different. Likewise, in a complex society of differentiated tasks with professional doctors, medical men, astronomers, scientists, governing people, trading people, all of these coordinated in one society, we have a quite different social problem, quite different moral problem from that of a simple primitive community. The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in a way that causes you to. The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in a way that causes you to. And so there is this variation from society to society in terms of the social order. Now, some of these social orders are extremely ruthless and fierce in their requirements and extremely narrow in their demands. Individuals may be thus divorced, separated, so to say, from their own nature. Read some of the descriptions in the anthropological works of the primitive initiation rites. What is done to the young people in some primitive societies in order to test their courage, in order to integrate them in the social group? Now, most societies are extremely dogmatic and fierce in their integration of the individual. The individual is born as a separate entity. He is carved up, so to say, and made to fit into a pattern that the society requires. It doesn't require a total man. It requires a part man, not an individual, but a individuum, someone who has been divided up and put into a notch. The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in the way that I cause you once and two. The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in the way that I cause you once and two. This happens in
the M is for meaning.
Is already. Nature produces this wonderfully rich being, full of possibility. The society, and you cannot blame society, it requires a certain specific limited type. It's got to have that, otherwise it can't exist. And so the individual is, so to say, carved, it's shaped, scarified, his teeth knocked out, his body is changed, so that he'll know I'm a member of this group, not that group. The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in a way that I cause you once and two. The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in a way that I cause you once and two. The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in a way that I cause you once and two. Ha ha! Yeah! So many bubs in the mansion. Joseph Campbell, make some noise for it. Myth. Yes, you know where you are. Shouts out everybody locked in. Let's see what's going on. Free consciousness is gun running.
That's good to see. Adrian Kim saw a video on 3D gun printers. What is going on in the chat? Are you guys forming a militia? Did you all watch Young Washington? Meaningwave militia. Meaning militia. Ooh. Mount up! Meaningwave militia! Virginians, he says a lot in that movie. He goes, Virginians! Meaningwavians. Meaningwavians. Wave Riders. Yo. Free Consciousness saw The Fifth Element in Vegas. Well, Free Consciousness in Vegas saw The Fifth Element. That's what we were going to watch yesterday. I got this Regal Unlimited thing, so you pay $90 per person, and then you get to watch whatever you want at the movies for 3 months, allegedly. Because I went yesterday to watch The Fifth Element, and they wouldn't let me. They said, no, this is not part of your Unlimited. I said, why not? They said, it's a fibbidi-bidi-bub presentation. I said, how the heck am I supposed to know that? I just got an Uber all the way over here from my lovely place with my son. Look, my son, he was all excited. He was all excited to watch the guy from Friday in a wig. Right? And the chick who did that Gentleman Who Fell album, which was very good. Wearing some toilet roll and shouting about an outdoor bus. He was very excited. How could you crush his dreams? And they were like, well, apparently if you're using the Regal Unlimited Cinema thing, you have to look at the poster in the listings, and in the poster, which takes up, I would say, about 9% of the screen, less maybe 7. In the corner of that poster at the top right, there's a little yellow band which signifies it's a presentation of some other company that is not a part of the Regal Unlimited. What a Swiss! However, it was at that moment I remembered that I had wanted to check out Young Washington. And Young Washington was playing, so we went to see that, and it was great, so it was not a complete disaster. But I did have some beef with the man, I don't know if he was the manager, the older guy at the kiosk. I wasn't impressed with his excuses. I said, sir, your excuses are lies. And I have a song about that, you should check it out. I didn't say that. Sagittarius at work, Reservoir Dogs might be the last good movie I saw. My Brother in Christ, that came out in 1993. Have you not seen a movie since 1993? I jest. Of course, I did not stipulate that it had to be a recent movie. I just said, what was the last good movie you saw? Of course I did. And Tali Brasaga in Puerto Penasco, Mexico, saw Idiocracy. Do you know I still haven't seen that movie? It's one of those movies I've just seen clips of. And it's Mike Judge, right? I like Mike Judge. Should I say Mike Judge? What? Wait a minute. Fort Worth, and I saw Young Washington. What should I say? Young Washington. I don't feel that was dramatic enough. Young Washington. Better. Thank you very much. Yes, Project Hail Mary was observed by Geared FS in West Michigan. I didn't see that yet, neither. My son did. He liked it. April Showers, Chicago, Illinois. What's up? One of them. Amanda Dances out in Kansas, 1991. Toy Soldiers with my daughter, I guess. Toy Soldiers? Oh, my goodness. What about that movie? Wow. Zeus Laser. Zeus to produce. Inside Out 2. Wow, how was that? Shecky's in Coyote Hills. Did I mention that? He is. It's nice, isn't it? Wrath669 says Toy Soldiers is a classic. Terrified me as a child, but it was great. April Shower says I'm here because of Space Panda 229.
All hail Space Panda 229.
And all hail April Showers! Because why not? Glad you're all here. Isn't that nice? Sheila is in Nashville like me and says a dog's purpose. So there you go. Fool Killer in Maryland, Cat City, a foreign animated film from the 1980s. Is it good? Do I know it? It rings a bell, but I can't bring anything to mind. David Sexton's in Canada, EH. Hello. Shouts out to you. Adrian Kim says, Meaning Militia. Let's go. People are dropping lots of guns in the chat now. That's why YouTube recommends my streams to so many people. It's about wholesome conversations. Kevin Land 9079, The Patriot, starring Mel Gibson and Heath Ledger, R.I.P. You know, I've never seen that. Oh my goodness, that also I have not seen. And I love Mel Gibson. And Heath Ledger was really good in that film where he was a knight and they played Queen records, I think. What was that? We Will. A Knight's Tale, that was it. Banger. Free Conscience says, I think about Idiocracy every time I wear Crocs. LMAO. Well, guess what? Because, yeah, I know the law on this was in Idiocracy, I believe they wear Crocs because they wanted, it's set in the future where everyone's retarded, and they wanted a shoe that everyone would wear, and Crocs had just come out, and they ordered a bunch of those. Is that right? And now, of course, everyone wears Crocs. Crazily, guess what I'm wearing? If you look on the overhead cam, you can see I'm wearing Crocs. Now, these aren't my Crocs. I don't own Crocs. I've never owned Crocs or never wanted to own Crocs. These are my son's Crocs, and I put them on because I was in a rush to start the stream, and I needed to be wearing something so I can stomp around and what have you. And his Crocs were the closest thing available. So I am wearing Crocs. God bless every one of us. Tiny Tim. Yeah. Adrian says, why watch Idiocracy when we're living it? Well, indeed. What was it? Hauser, Dan Hauser, who wrote all the GTA games, said in like 2020-ish that it was kind of stupid to even bother trying to do a Grand Theft Auto game, which, you know, Grand Theft Auto, of course, was a satirical take on American culture from the point of view of some British people. They said, why would you try and satirize something that satirizes itself so very, very well? And, you know, me and Hercules, we get in these cars and we ride around and go on little missions around Nashville. And sometimes people are playing the radio. And the radio is just really funny because adverts are hilarious and little news broadcasts are hilarious. And there is really no difference now between the stuff you hear on the radio now and the stuff that was in Grand Theft Auto radio back in the day. So here we are in the future, isn't that nice? Keith Crafting, Victoria, British Columbia, Short Circuit and Short Circuit 2. What a double feature. Oh my goodness. Young Cactus 3114. I was just listening to The Individual today. How about that? That's the song that we've been listening to here, by the way, The Individual with Joseph Campbell from the album. What's the album called? It wasn't Mythos. That was the one that didn't get officially released and isn't on DSPs. This was on Songs of Mythology, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I would say we do indeed get to have an international high five. We've got people from all over the shop.
From his hand in so shaping the person is removed, so to say, from his own nature.
Yeah! Very well then, brothers and sisters. Aim at the camera over there. Cock thyself. Cock thyself.
Own nature.
You know what I mean. 3, 2, 1.
His own nature.
5.
His own nature.
Yeah! Whoa! Yeah, baby, bienvenidos!
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Everybody wants to move and say that you'll never, never, never need it. One in love, I believe it. Everybody wants to
Everybody wants to rule the world. By Tears for Fears. Cover version by your friendly neighborhood Don. That was done for the Normal World show, final edition. Then we ended up enjoying it and keeping it and putting it out. Chris Dubendorf, what's up, brother? Says Dontron is good today. Thank you very much. Which Dontron are we on today? Let me have a look. I've made a bunch of these. I actually made this one last week and then forgot I'd made it. This is the liquid one. Of course, this is the LQD liquid edition. Which has, what is it? How many banks? 7 banks? 6 banks? It's got a lot of liquid style effect systems, gradient work, all sorts of microcontrols that I can use in a subtle fashion. Oh, you probably do. If you see me like down here like this, almost like I'm playing a keyboard, I'm actually probably playing the Dontron. See, there's me adjusting the speed of the Dontron. There's me adjusting the pattern of the Dontron. There's me adjusting the bank, and we can adjust the palette, of course. We can do different color combinations. It's a nice bluey one here. Due to the nature of this liquid one, the colors all kind of mixed together. Like oil and paint was the kind of vibe that we were going for. The royal we, of course. And came out pretty sweet. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, baby, let's go. Peaceful Penguin says, what's the wave without meaning? Exactly. Exactly. This one's crazy. Look at that. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Guess what? We got a sponsor. We got a sponsor. That's right. The sponsor is...
You're listening to Akira.
No, not you. This is the sponsor.
Meaningwave.com. Because happiness is a side effect of meaning.
That's right. And if it would come up, that would be good. Why would it not? Why did it not come up? No, that's that. Ah, there we go. Lovely. Meaningwave.com. Because happiness is a side effect of meaning. Meaningwave is the sponsor of the show today. Head on over to meaningwave.com and check out the physical media section where we have CDs and vinyl and even a cassette. A beautiful cassette with glitter in it of the Dunewave album, which you can get while stocks last. We also have the brand new Meaningwave Classics line where you can get cool clothes like what I'm wearing now. I'm wearing the white super vintage Meaningwave Classic sweatshirt right now, which is cozy and delightful and has a great big whopping Meaningwave logo on it. Lots of them have Meaningwave logos on them. In fact, I would say all of them, because that's what the Classics line is all about. It's the Classics line with the classic Meaningwave logo displayed in all manner of wonderful manners and all sorts of lovely colors and styles. We also have, of course, style on the logo itself. This one is the vintage style there. That is the Spatter 2 style. We have new caps. We have that lovely camo cap there. And we have other such things like hoodies and stuff. So I would say open up a browser window, go to meaningwave.com and check out what we have to offer. If you're a sort of person who doesn't like owning anything at all but would like to support Meaningwave, there is a support button that you can press there, which will take you to a page that has details where you can send us Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Patreon, or even a Bitcoin if you so wish. Meaningwave.com.
Meaningwave.com. Because happiness is a side effect of meaning.
Yeah, that's right.
Good news, the good guys won again. Best nuts you think I could have been. You could have been speaking French, Persian, German. Age 16, I was sleeping in tents. West Coast sleep for the rent. He got hit with defense. Dead but for the grace of God, go I. Could have been me, was not done, no I saw it all go down with my two eyes. I saw them write it down and it was like this. If the news are fake, imagine history. Imagine history. If the news are fake, imagine history. Imagine history. I was there. You were there. And what they say, there's no resemblance. If the news are fake, imagine history. Imagine history. Play that history's written by the winners. Look around, why now don't you feel like a winner? Guess who's coming to dinner? School mom says your son is a sinner. Back in that tent, I swore my son won't suffer that.
Guess what?
My son don't suffer that. Tell my son don't suffer no swine. Brook blades cover every zone.
Ow.
I saw it all go down with my two eyes.
I saw it all go down.
Saw them write it down and it was like this. If the news are fake, imagine history. Imagine history. If the news are fake, imagine history. Imagine history. I was there. You were there. And what they say, there's no resemblance. If the news are fake, imagine history. Imagine history. Imagine history. Imagine history. Good job. Good guys won.
Good job.
Good job. Good guys won.
Good job.
Good guys always won. Good job. Good guys 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 won.
Good job.
Good guys won. Good job, good guys won. Good job, good guys won. Good job, good guys always won.
What can I do? Well,
Good job. Good job, chat.
Akira.
BN.
Yes, we are bored.
Chris Tubendorf, appreciate you.
But has it ever occurred to you
Gave Insight of the Ages a sub. Ain't that nice?
this boredom that we see in the world now may very well be a self-perpetuating, unconscious
Tucker's a
form
pimp.
of
Shouts out to you too.
created by a world totalitarian government based on money, and that all of this is much more dangerous than one thinks. And it's not just a question of individual survival, but that somebody who's bored is asleep, and somebody who's asleep will not say no. See, I keep meeting these people. I mean, just a few days ago, I met this man whom I greatly admire. He's a Swedish physicist, and he told me that he no longer watches television, he doesn't read newspapers, and he doesn't read magazines. He's completely cut them out of his life because he really does feel that we're living in some kind of Orwellian nightmare now, and that everything that you hear now contributes to turning you into a robot. When I was at Findhorn, I met this extraordinary English tree expert who had devoted his life to saving trees. 84 years old, he always travels with a backpack because he never knows where he's going to be tomorrow. When I met him at Findhorn, he said to me, "Where are you from?" And I said, "New York." He said, "New York, yes, that's a very interesting place. Do you know a lot of New Yorkers who keep talking about the fact that they want to leave but never do?" And I said, "Oh, yes." And he said, "Why do you think they don't leave?"
longer have, having been lobotomized, the capacity to leave the prison they've made or to even see it as a prison. And then he went into his pocket and he took out a seed for a tree and he said, "This is a pine tree." Put it in my hand and he said, "Escape before it's too late. Escape before it's too late. Escape before it's too late. We should get out. Get out of here. Escape before it's too late. Escape before it's too late. Escape before it's too late. This is the beginning of the rest of the future now. Escape before it's too late." See, actually for 2 or 3 years now, Chiquita and I have had this very unpleasant feeling that we really should get out. And we really should feel like Jews in Germany in the late 30s. Get out of here. Of course, the problem is where to go. It seems quite obvious that the whole world is going in the same direction. I think it's quite possible that the 1960s represented the last burst of the human being before he was extinguished. And that this is the beginning of the rest of the future now. That from now on, there'll simply be all these robots walking around, feeling nothing, thinking nothing. And there'll be nobody left almost to remind them that there once was a species called a human being with feelings and thoughts, and that history and memory are right now being erased, and soon nobody will really remember that life existed on the planet. Escape before it's too late. Escape before it's too late. We should get out. Get out of here. Escape before it's too late. Escape before it's too late. Escape before it's too late. This is the beginning of the rest of the future now. Escape before it's too late.
Shouts out Space Panda. Escape before it's too late. Just Grand Design Farm says brighten my day at the 40-hour week side hustle. Good. I'm very glad. Shouts out Aaron Bell, who just sent a donation via Venmo, I believe. Appreciate you. Says your efforts towards life-changing music have changed my life. What an honor! What an honor it is to play whatever part one can in the epic story of your life.
A myth. There is in the beginning the divine bird which lays the egg of the world, and the egg splits, and the upper is the heavens and the lower is the earth. So when the worlds are manifested, the Lord breathing out says hum, and when the worlds are withdrawn, the breath comes back. Hung sa, hung sa, hung sa, hung, it becomes sa, hung. Sa. Sa. Ahung. That means, sa means that, the truth. Ahung, I am that. Imagine when we get to the final moment in which the world is blown up. Imagine the countdown. This is the end. Somebody's pushed the button. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sound of the waves. 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 Sound of the waves.
What are you listening to?
Sound of the waves.
And you can sit and listen to the little waves on the seashore.
get back here into this kind of thinking and you're hearing the ocean of the universe going. And that's your breathing too. It's all one rhythm. So it may be that every star was once a planet populated by intelligent people who found out about the fundamental energy of the universe, blew themselves up. And as they blew up, they scattered all kinds of stuff out which became little planets. Which in a long time, life started all over again.
Sound of the waves. Sound of the waves. Sound of the waves. Ay, 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 ay. Sound of the waves. Sound of the waves. Sound of the waves.
What are you listening to?
Sound of the waves. Sound of the waves.
Sound of the waves.
What are you listening to?
Sound of the waves. Sound of the waves.
There's a great problem. How to get that higher self working? How does it make any difference to what you do and what you think? I know all kinds of people who've got this higher self going, practicing their yoga, but they're just like ordinary people. Sometimes a little worse. And they can fool themselves. Fool themselves. They can fool themselves. They can say, for example, well, my point of view in religion is very liberal. I believe that all religions have divine revelation in them. But I don't understand the way you people will fight about it. You fight, say that we, Jehovah's Witnesses, have the real religion. The real religion. Others say, well, we Roman Catholics have it. And the Muslims say, no, it is in the Quran. And this is the right way. 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 And somebody else gets up, and he may be a rather highbrow Catholic, and say, well, God has given the Spirit through all the traditions, but
Ponder.
ours is the most refined and mature. And then somebody comes along and says, well, as I said, they're all equally revelations of the divine. And in seeing this, of course, I'm much more tolerant than you are. You see? How that game is going to work? See, I can take this position. Supposing you regard me as some sort of a guru, and you know how gurus hate each other. They're always putting each other down. And I could say, well, I don't put other gurus down. See, that outwits all of them. See, we're always doing that. We're always finding a way to be one another. And via that most incredibly subtle. So you see that, you see? And you say, I realize I'm always doing that. Now tell me, how do I not do that? How do I not do that? This is the right way. This is the right way. This is the right way. How do I not do that? This is the right way. How do I not do that? This is the right way. This is the right way. This is the right way. How do I not do that?
This is the right way.
How do I not do that? the reason you want to be better is the reason why you aren't. We aren't better because we want to be. Because the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Because all the do-gooders in the world, whether they're doing good for others or doing it for themselves, are troublemakers. On the basis that kindly let me help you or you'll drown, said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown, said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown, said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown, said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown, said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown, said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown, said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown, said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown, said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown, said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown, said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown, said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown.
Yeah, that is a great song right there, is it not? That's called Kindly. From the Wordswave, How to Be a Better Person. Experience! Shouts out everybody locked in. It's that pop-up experiential Meaningwave thing. Shouts out Adrian Kim 7039. Says Wordswave and JBP Wave literally changed my life. Literally changed my life. I stopped roaming the streets. I locked in, settled down, standing up straight. Music Plus.
It's not music, it's Music Plus.
Glad you're here, brother. Man like Walking More, poet in the house. Glad to make this one live. Been on replays. Went on a cruise. Listen to This Is Why I Love the Ocean while walking the beaches of the Bahamas. Come on! That's exactly the right thing to do. Or you'll drown.
Said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree.
Kindly let me help you or you'll drown.
Said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree.
Kindly let me help you or you'll drown.
Said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown. Said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown. Said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown. Said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. Kindly let me help you or you'll drown. Said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree.
Hey guys, do you have any advice for younger guys who are having issues with depression/loneliness? It feels like men's mental health isn't taken seriously. Thanks for the laughs, they make a difference more than you would ever know.
Make some noise for Charles.
More than you would ever know.
100%. We all feel that stuff. You can chalk a lot of that up to testosterone being depleted, hormonal warfare, genetic warfare, eugenics. You can chalk it up to that. You can get down.
Shouts out Frank.
To and you can go all the way with that. But the only power you have in this world.
Frank is on a motorcycle.
Depression. You all feel something, and you think it's your heart, but it's not. It's your gut.
Yeah.
The only power you have in this life is what you think. What you think is amplified.
What you think is manifest.
The only power you have in this life is what you think. What you think is amplified.
What you think is manifest.
The only power you taxes, you gotta die, you gotta do this and that, you gotta do all this. But the only power in the world that cannot be taken, it can only be given, is your thoughts. And it gives up. There's an energy. Prayer is the only power you have. The only power you have is how well you can pray, how well you can master your thinking. The only power you have in this life is what you think. What you think is amplified. What you think manifests.
What up, Axel Clark?
The only power you have in this life is what you think.
What you think is amplified. What you think manifests.
Think along those lines when it comes to crippling depression. You think along those lines and they will help you more than other things that are offered to you or things that you might think are useful. They are less useful than prayer and what you think. Don't just give your attention away. You have to make it work for you. You are a machine that creates. You are a God that creates. You can't give it away. You are a machine that creates. You are a God that creates. You can't give it away. You are a machine that creates. You are a God that creates. You can't give it away. You are a machine that creates. You are a God that creates. You can't give it away. You can't give it away. The only power you have in this life is what you think. What you think is amplified. What you think manifests. The only power you have in this life is what you think. What you think is amplified. What you think manifests. You can't give it away. The only power you have in this life is what you think.
What you think is amplified. What you think manifests.
The only power you have in this life is what you think. What you think is amplified. What you think manifests.
Hey yo! Wow, what a banger! Make some noise for Charles, Carol, in the Meaningwave universe. Manifest. Shouts out Axel Cross, just dropped 5 subs on the chat like an absolute warlord. Shouts out Faller Adam. Appreciate you. Says yesterday, after 2 years of building, we finally submitted our YC application. I've been building to your Meaningwave all along. It's truly Music Plus. Thanks, Akira. Hope I'll be able to support you even more soon. Let's go!
Let's go!
Congratulations. If you don't make stuff, I do believe that there really ain't no stuff.
This life is what you think. What you think is amplified. What you think manifests. The only power you have in this life is what you think. What you think is amplified.
What you think manifests. Solo.
The only power you have in this life is what you think. What you think is amplified.
What you think manifests.
The only power you have in this life is what you think. What you think is amplified. What you think manifests. let's say drugs or supplements or exercise, and that's okay.
Band-Aid broken leg stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Fundamentally, what you're thinking around the clock is more important than even a shot of testosterone. Most important. Most important.
Yes.
Man like Charles.
This is how your consciousness works. It draws to you.
To be found on the Manifestation Music playlist. Find that on your playlist place.
How your consciousness works.
Very useful.
Whatever you assume to be true.
Let me tell you about one of my most remarkable students. She was a woman who had been deaf in one ear for over 40 years. Medical science had declared her condition permanent. But she understood this principle deeply. Instead of trying to hear, she assumed she was hearing perfectly. She didn't try to heal her ear. She simply lived from the assumption of perfect hearing. Within 2 months, her hearing was completely restored by her doctors. This brings us to what I call the law of perpetual creation. Every moment of your life, you are creating through your assumptions. When you try to get something, you are assuming you don't have it, and therefore creating more of not having it. This is why it's so crucial to master your assumptions.
This is how your consciousness works.
It draws to you whatever you assume to be true.
This is how your consciousness works.
It draws to you whatever you assume to be true.
Here's a practical exercise I call the daily reset. 3 times each day, morning, noon, night, take a moment to reset your assumptions. Yes, you reset your assumptions. Ask yourself, if I had what I desire, what would I be assuming right now? Then assume that. Don't try to make it true. Know that your assumption makes it true. Remember the biblical story of the prodigal son. Notice that the father didn't try to make his son return. He assumed a return in his heart. And that assumption drew the son home.
This is how your consciousness works.
It draws to you
Whatever you assume to be true.
This is how your consciousness works. It draws to you whatever you assume to be true. Andrew Pullman, what's up? Started a new job this year, can confirm this works. Well, if it feels like it works, keep doing it. It draws to you. This is how your consciousness works. It draws to you.
This is how your consciousness works. It draws to you whatever you assume to be true.
Stop drifting.
Yeah.
Accident, your moments and Greeks, and just forget about that. Second picture be saving for old age, just should I get into that? Sprint for the finish, right out your idle hopes. And if you get us over yourself,
Good. Be around, say you what you still can.
then I realize how much is intriguing and stealing, selling, buying, resting, scenes and business, not with the eyes, but with another kind of sight. Then I realize how much is intriguing and stealing, selling, buying, resting, scenes and business, not with the eyes,
But with another kind of side.
stop
Drifting.
from the clock. You never gonna read the notebooks or about the accident. Your Romans and Greeks, and just forget about that. Second picture be saving for old age, cause you ain't getting to that. Sprint for the finish, right out your idle hopes.
And if you care, it's all for yourself, then
You're gonna save it while you
still can. Hey, what up, Fallout Adam? Welcome to Level 1.
If you can't tell for yourself, then be around, say what you still can. If you can't tell for yourself, then be around, say what you still can. If you can't tell for yourself, then be around, say what you still can. If you can't tell for yourself, you can't tell for yourself, then one, two, three. Stop drifting from the path. You never gotta read the number to it. Activate your Romans and Greeks to just to get back that. Stack a bitch you be saving for outage, cause you don't get to that. Swim for the finish, right off your high hopes. And if you care, it's all for yourself, then yeah, it's all for yourself, then you still can.
Akira.
Oh, yeah.
He's got clout.
To spread joy, you have to have it. To impart delight, you have to be more or less delightful. And to be delightful is not some factor of trying to make yourself look delightful. It is to do things that are delightful to you.
What?
Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others. It is to do things that are...
Shouts out Axel!
Do things that are delightful to you.
Man like Axel Cross.
Do things that are
dropping subs!
You become thereby...
Like a butterfingered watchmaker.
That's to say, people who are interesting are people who are interested. In a person, for example, who is constantly thinking about all sorts of other things and other people and so on, because they're fascinating, becomes a fascinating person. But a person who doesn't think about anybody else and who's got very little going on inside their skull is boring. So in other words, your engagement with the external world, the more you are involved, the more your personality is enriched. Do things that are delightful to you.
Yeah, yeah!
Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others.
Whoa!
But if you try to enrich your personality by taking a course in how to win friends and influence people, or how to be a real person, you'll become...
What's up, Shecky?
You'll be like somebody who tried to get a good nutrition by biting his nails, and then the fingers next, you know, and then half an arm gone and so on. You're entirely nourishing yourself with yourself. Now, of course, on a vast scale, the universe does that. It eats itself up. That's why the symbol of the snake swallowing its tail is a very fundamental, archaic symbol of life. But the way it's done is that the snake has in some part of the ring a place where it's not sensitive. It's called the unconscious. Where it doesn't know that what comes to it in the form of food is actually what left it in the form of excrement. That thing is... Don't mention it. After all, as the Lord said at the beginning of the universe, you must draw the line somewhere. Do things that are delightful to you.
Yeah!
Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others.
JJJ. KJ Scooter guy, I was thinking about this today. Agent Kim, pop punk, Akira songs could go hard. Indeed. I got a bunch. I got some. I mean, that last Marcus Aurelius album had a bunch of that. Yeah, yeah! Axel Cross, imagine when John Watson finds his sub and downloads all the members-only mixes. Imagine! Big up for Adam, just join the channel at level 1. At level 1 you can download all the exclusive mixes. All of them. In Madness Lies, Sanity 6640 also joined at level 1 and also can download all those mixes, execute the emojis, get the wallpaper. We have wallpapers for all the new releases. Axel Cross dropped 5 subs on the chat like a G. Shecky Drop also dropped a sub like a G. Love you guys.
Thinking about yourself as a source of all unhappiness and the misery. Thinking about yourself as a source of all unhappiness and the misery. Thinking about yourself as a source of all unhappiness and the misery. Self-obsession is the root of all unhappiness. Thinking about yourself as a source of all unhappiness and the misery. Self-obsession is the root of all unhappiness. What if thinking about yourself as a source of all unhappiness and the misery? Self-obsession is the root of all unhappiness. What if thinking about yourself as a source of all unhappiness and the misery? Self-obsession is the root of all unhappiness. What did Buddha do? Conquer the self. What does that mean? It means that he saw through the illusion of the separate self. Did Buddha think about himself? Not for an instant. Not for an instant. Anyone that you think of as an enlightened being does not think about themselves for an instant. The happiest people in life, when people are at their best, is because they love something more than they love themselves. They love their children, they love God, they love their mission, what have you. And all misery comes from rumination and sitting around being depressed, going in circles in your own head about me, me, me. Me is a disease. Me is a disease. Me is a disease. Me is a disease. You need a concept of me to be effective and to keep track of things. You have a memory, you have certain predilections, you have personality patterns. But the more you self-obsess, the less happy you're going to be. I guarantee you that. Thinking about yourself as a source of all unhappiness and the misery. Self-obsession is the root of all unhappiness. Thinking about yourself as a source of all unhappiness and the misery. Self-obsession is the root of all unhappiness. Me is a disease. Me is a disease. Me is a disease. Me is a disease.
Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you, that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Wherefore, if God so clothes the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you? O ye of little faith. O ye of little faith. O much more, clothe you. Therefore, take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or wherewithal shall we be clothed? Those are famous lines. That's sort of Christ the hippie, right? It's like, hey, let it all hang out, do your thing, and everything will come to you. But that's seriously not the proper interpretation, because there's a kicker with this. And the kicker is this. For your heavenly Father knows you have need of all these things. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. O ye of little faith. O ye of little faith. O ye of little faith. O ye of little faith.
Meaningwave, make some noise.
Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. That's a lot different than the hippie thing. That's a lot different than the hippie thing. That's a lot different than the hippie thing. That's a lot different than the hippie thing, right? That's a lot different than the hippie thing. That's a lot different than the hippie, right? That's a lot different than the hippie thing. That's a lot different than the hippie thing. There's a very, very, very interesting idea here. It's certainly one of the most profound ideas that I've ever encountered. If you configure your life so that what you are genuinely doing is aiming at the highest possible good, then the things that you need to survive and to thrive on a day-to-day basis will deliver themselves to you.
Okay.
If you dare to do the most difficult thing that you can conceptualize, your life will work out better than it will if you do anything else. Well, how are you going to find out if that's true? There's no way you're going to find out whether or not that's true unless you do it. You have to be all in this game. All in this game.
You have to be all in this game.
All in this game.
In this game. All in this game. You have to be all in this game. All in this game. Oh, ye of little faith. Oh, ye of little faith. With Jordan B. Peterson from the album. I don't even remember, was that Aesthetic? That's a classic anyway. That's a classic right there. We got classics out the wazoo. Here on this fine day at the Meaningwave pop-up. Man like Axel Cross just dropped 5 subs. So many subs. Chat gone green. Look at that. Verde. Appreciate you, brother.
Meaningwave, helping you achieve your potential in this lifetime.
All in.
We got time for one more.
All in.
Before I got to get back to work on the new music. We got new music coming. Oh my goodness.
All in this game. All in.
The all new Don Studios is active.
All in.
I mean, as you might notice, the streaming studio is active. We're in here streaming. Recording studio over there is active. I'd be making bangers in it.
Game. All in this game. Oh, ye of little faith.
Oh, ye of little faith.
A year's little faith.
A year's little faith.
Everybody
Yeah.
is someone else's weirdo.
This goes out to you.
Everybody is someone
You.
else's weirdo. Everybody
Appreciate you, Andrew Pullman. Another sub. Look at that.
is weirdo. Everybody.
Uncle Funk Beard got the sub. Let's go.
Feel to yourself, man, I am so weird. If anybody found out how weird I am, I'd be in trouble.
Yep.
Because, man, I'm so weird. Well, I would like to introduce to you the basket case theory, something I developed when I was a young man to explain what I was witnessing. And it goes like this. If you meet a stranger, could be somebody you want to date or just somebody you work with, maybe just a friend. When you meet them, don't they seem pretty complete? Have their act together pretty well? Man, that stranger. I wish I could be like that stranger because that stranger doesn't...
Let's go emojis in the chat. Let's go.
They've got their act together and on the inside, pretty confident, pretty capable. And then time goes by and you learn more about your date or your friend or your coworker, and suddenly there's a flaw. Oh, I didn't see that on day one, but there does seem to be a flaw, maybe a little weirdness. Day 10, looks like there's more than one flaw. 2 years later, well, I guess everybody's fucked up.
It's true.
That's the basket case theory.
Like you.
Everybody looks good until you get to know them. Once you get to know a human being, they're always basket cases. Well, I guess everybody's fucked up. That's the basket case theory.
Like you.
Everybody looks good until you get to know them. Once you get to know a human being,
Fucked up just like you.
just different kinds of baskets. As soon as you realize that every fucking person is a basket case, you're free. You're free. What is it that bothers you more than anything as long as you're healthy and you have a job? What bothers you more than anything is what people think of you, or what you think they think of you, or what they might think of you, or how they would treat you if you did this embarrassing thing. They're not better than you. Basket case theory. They're not better than you. They're just people you don't know that well. That's it. There's nothing else to the story. You just don't know them that well. If you did, you wouldn't be impressed. Everybody's fucked up.
It's true.
That's the basket case theory.
Like you.
Everybody looks good until you get to know them. Once you get to know a human being,
Fucked up just like
I
you.
guess everybody's fucked up.
Everyone's fucked up.
That's the basket case theory.
Everyone looks good.
Everybody looks good until you get to know them.
Everyone's fucked up.
Once you get to know a human being, they're always basket cases.
Everyone's fucked up. Everyone looks up. Everyone looks good. Everyone's fucked up too. Everyone's fucked up. Everyone looks good. Everyone's fucked up. Everyone's fucked up too.
Make some noise for yourself. But that was our show. That was the Meaningwave pop-up. We did a pop-up. What's up, Bad Buddy? Glad I could catch the last little bit of the stream today. Well, you know, like I said, we're going to be doing pop-ups at different times of the day in an unexpected fashion over the next month. That's my streaming plan. We did one yesterday at like 4 my time. Today we did one at 3 my time. I'm just like working out a little way backwards along the clock right now. What it was, I was literally just on the porch doing some administrative work, and I thought, shit, I should stream right now. I could just run down there. I built a streaming studio. I can hop on. You know, I just got to make a thumbnail and that, and we can have a fun stream. And people who don't get to see the streams we normally do, that are normally always at the same time, might be able to see it. Might be nice for them. Adrian says, love these lives. I'm at. Uncle Funk Beard says, you rock, Akira the Don. You are breathtaking. Big shout out to all of you. It's been lovely hanging out today. Shout out and big appreciation to those who supported the endeavor, including but not limited to Sudratej, Chris Duvendorf, Space Panda, Dusk Run Design Farm, The Walking Mall Poet, Faller Adam, Andrew Pullman, In Madness Lies Sanity, Shaki Paval, and Axel Cross. The Meaningwave pop-up live experience is brought to you by Meaningwave.com, because happiness does indeed seem to be a side effect of meaning. You go to Meaningwave.com, you can hit the support button and find out where to send us a PayPal or a Venmo or a Cash App or a Patreon or even a Bitcoin. You can also check out the all-new featured section there in Featured. Featured isn't new, but Featured is a good place to find the new Meaningwave classics. Shirts, get yourself a sick Meaningwave shirt, wear it down the shops and attract thy mate if thou hast not a mate. And if you have a mate, maybe get them one and you can wear them together. Get the same one. Why don't you get matching Meaningwave apparel and wear it together when you go down to feed the ducks? And that would be really nice.
Because happiness is a side effect of meaning.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is. Once again, thank you for being here. We'll be back very soon. Keep an eye on the channels. If you're in the Discord, you'll get an update and it will tell you when we're going live. If you're on X or IG, that will also message you. Also Telegram. I think those are the places I tend to post when we're going live. Discord's probably the best bet. Description is probably in the description. Link is in the description of the broadcast. And yeah, there you go. Fuck it, one more.
Everything falls apart in life, and your plan is fucked up. When everything falls apart in life.
Oh yeah.
And your plan is fucked up.
Okay.
What the fuck are you gonna do?
I know.
There's only one motherfucking option.
Really?
Stay fucking hard. Stay fucking hard.
Oh.
So I'm here, minding my fucking business, trying to relax.
What?
The driver has his playlist on mute, so he can't hear any music. Me and my girl are here talking. She glances over at the fucking playlist.
What pops up?
Fucking going the distance. It brings me back. When I was 300 pounds, trying to lose fucking weight. To get a Navy SEAL, I had a plan. My plans go out there and run 4 fucking miles. But guess what? Everybody's got a fucking plan. So you can hit in the fucking mouth. That's from Mike Tyson. So when your plan fails, when those bolts of fucking laws get too heavy, when you get knocked the fuck down on the fucking canvas, when everything falls apart in your life,
and your plan is fucked up, what are you gonna do?
There's only one motherfucking option.
Stay
fucking hard.
Stay
fucking hard.
Stay fucking hard. Stay fucking hard. What up, y'all? Stay fucking hard.
I go to all these fucking conventions, speak all the fucking time.
I'm looking at the fucking audience. These people sign up fucking every year to go to convention, thinking they're gonna learn something fucking different. No. You're lazy. You know exactly what to do. Exactly what to do. Do what you gotta do. Do it. There is no get out of jail free card. This is why I say stay hard. Because when you are given the gifts, the only thing you can do in life is stay hard. I know people cannot stand, they can't stand this talk. There's no magic pill or a magic potion. This is all you can do. When everything falls apart in your life, and the plan is fucked up, what the fuck are you gonna do? There's only one motherfucking option. Stay fucking hard.
Stay fucking hard. Stay fucking hard. Stay fucking hard. All together. Stay fucking hard. Stay fucking hard. Stay fucking hard.
Yeah! Make my Meaningwave.
It's a beautiful day to be alive here at the peak of recorded human civilization. Meaningwave. Have you made your ancestors' sacrifice worthwhile today?
Big questions, baby. See you all soon. Thank you for that.